Hey guys, welcome back to the video, and welcome back to another video on Call of Juarez, Gunslinger. Now, last time, I believe, we fought against the Cowboys, and specifically, Johnny Ringo and Curly Bill Brocious. Anyway, let's get to it.
I was paid a healthy bounty for Ringo and Curly Bill, and realized there was real money to be made. That's why I went after Henry Plummer.
Wasn't he the sheriff who augmented his income by shaking down miners and robbing gold shipments?
That's the one.
Oh yeah, I remember him. He ran that gang of thieving outlaws called the Innocents.
So it's true that you went toe-to-toe with him?
Indeed I did, son. Indeed I did. I knew I needed resources if I was going to track down Roscoe Bob Bryant, and hunting Plummer looked like a good way to get rich quick. As the local vigilantes exposed him as the leader of the bandits and put a generous price on his head. Plummer rallied his gang to plunder one last gold mine before making their escape, and that's where I thought I'd find him.
Wait, I can upgrade again. Nothing. Grave Rangers. Just gotta get the Rangers. Let me go back down here. It'll be easier down here.
It makes me nervous standing so close to all these goddamn barrels of gunpowder.
Why would you be nervous? No one has the cojones to come after us.
Over here.
As long as you don't like the seagull, we're fine.
Yeah, besides, George is up there on the rocks with that rifle of his. Nothing gets past him.
George.
My late father pointed out to me more than once. God made men. Samuel and Colt made them equal.
That's it for you!
I like that quote. Explosives. So where's the road go? Road wraps all the way around here. There's mine. Aha! Secret. Vigilance committees. In the Wild West, where the law didn't in the Wild West, where the law didn't exist or was represented by corrupt authorities, groups of citizens called vigilante committees often took the law into their own hands. These citizens acted as judge, jury, and executioner, often hanging the accused from the closest tree. Their guilt was often anything but assured. Some of these vigilantes became local folk heroes and often gained considerable influence. Such was the case with the Montana vigilantes, responsible for hanging Henry Plummer and 21 other suspects. Ironically, they accused these men of belonging to a mysterious gang called the Innocents. The last of those unfortunate souls was hung for merely voicing doubts in regard to the guilt of his friends. What was even more suspicious was that after Plummer and the rest of those suspects were hung, the gold robberies continued unabated. Some say that the Montana vigilantes were the true bandits. Many of the early stories that pointed the finger of guilt at the Innocents were written by a number of Written by a member of the Vigilantes, the editor of the Montana Post. I didn't know that. Ooh, we can choose guns. We're gonna take the Ranger. Yeah. We'll leave the shotgun. Climb. Ain't no this is the way I'm supposed to go, right? Yeah, you're supposed to go across the tracks there. Why? Oh, I guess there's a different way to get up here. That makes sense. Oh, yeah. There. It's fine. Let's run out of here. There we go.
I knew that dynamite wasn't mine, so I decided the polite thing would be to return it. It was the biggest gold rush since Sutter's Mill in '48. Unfortunately, prospectors weren't the only ones drawn to those riches. There were thieves and killers, robbing travelers and hijacking gold shipments. Like those that ran with Plummer. Some were just regular folks I knew from town, drawn by greed and easy pickings.
No.
Charlie Crow, the blacksmith.
Time to blow your
James, who worked in the stable. Sam and Jeremiah Barber, the butcher's sons. Ordinary citizens who lived a double life. Stealing and thieving and murdering their neighbors. Of course, the rest were veterans of the Civil War. Stone-cold killers trained on the bloody fields of Shiloh and Antietam. Plummer had a lot of men on his payroll. A hell of a lot. That son of a bitch pretended to protect the public with one hand while stealing them blind with the other. He set up a defensive perimeter which I had no idea how to breach. I thought I was some kind of hero.
Plumber wants that.
There.
You must be about out of bullets.
That was too damn close.
There. He's managed to dodge me.
I finally made it past and headed on to meet my destiny. But first, I had something I needed to figure out. I had a few ideas on how to get into that mine, but once I made my decision, I knew there was no turning back. So my first thought was to enter the nearest mine portal. I saw an entrance. Made sense.
Lay it into me.
It was the quickest way in, but that also made it more dangerous,
It's our
as there would undoubtedly be enemy pickets posted along the way.
I really love the fact that Silas is an unreliable narrator. Because you never know exactly what he's actually talking
Besides, once you enter a mine like that, it's easy to get all turned around. And that confusing maze of corridors wouldn't even be the worst of it. Some of those shafts could be as deep as hell. A single stumble or misstep can easily end in a deadly plunge to oblivion.
about. I see a secret. Let's see here. Bannock, Montana. Currently, a well-preserved ghost town in Beaver County. It's famous for what happened from 1863 to 1864, when local sheriff Henry Plummer was accused of being the ringleader of a mysterious gang known as the Innocents. Some believe they were responsible for nearly 100 murders. A citizens group known as the Montana Vigilantes summarily hanged 22 people for those crimes, including Henry Plummer himself. Bannock, founded in 1862, was named after the native Bannock tribe. In 1864, it briefly served as the capital city of Montana Territory. It remained a mining town until it was deserted by its last residents in 1970. During its prime, Bannock boasted a population of over 10,000 residents. There were 3 hotels, 3 bakeries, 3 smithies, 2 stables, 2 meat markets, a grocery store, a restaurant, a brewery, a billiard hall, and 4 saloons. Dang, this is big. Also, another bit of evidence to unreliable narrator thing with Silas. The Earps didn't leave, or the John Ringo and all them died
Quick reflex
in
is
the
often
1880s.
made up for a lack of common sense. Luckily, I was never one to be easily bushwhacked. I would just need to be careful not to blow myself to kingdom come. With all that gunpowder and dynamite everywhere, a body has to know what he's shooting at. One wrong bullet could have turned that mine into a dad-blasted tube.
Oh no.
I freely admit that my plan of attack was not just moronic, but clearly insightful.
Huh.
It's a good thing that I abandoned that ridiculous plan before I even tried it. Instead, I spotted a ladder, a way into the mine from the opposite side.
The plan would have worked if it was not for the
It
minecart.
was a long way around, but that approach seemed more sensible at the time. Of course, being I had a problem with heights, that scaffolding scared the bejesus out of me. Climbing down that ladder required some caution, because even though I had a younger man's reflexes, no man can dodge a damn bullet while climbing down a rickety ladder. I was determined not to give up, however. As Sheriff Plummer seemed quite the despicable character. When the vigilantes discovered what the sheriff was up to, people were outraged. That 10,000 they put on his head would go a long way in helping me find old Bob. And I had made it my mission to settle that score come hell or high water. But first, I would have to make a choice. Take the elevator or climb the ladder.
An elevator.
I picked the more convenient and more dangerous route.
Let's see here. Henry Plummer. He was born William Henry Handy Plummer in Addison, Maine in 1832. At the age of 19, he headed west for the gold fields of California. By all accounts, Plummer cut a handsome figure and was quite handy with a Colt. Within 2 years, he owned a mine, a ranch, and a bakery in Nevada City. In 1856, he was elected sheriff and city manager. But the next year, Plummer killed John Vetter, the husband of a woman he had been seeing on the side. Sentenced to 10 years in San Quentin, the governor subsequently pardoned Plummer as he was suffering from TB. Plummer's trail eventually led him to the gold fields of Bannock, Montana, where he was promptly elected sheriff. Crime was on the rise in Bannock as a gang known as the Innocents were attacking miners and hijacking gold shipments. The locals organized a group known as the Vigilantes to go after them, and the leader of the Innocents was discovered to be Sheriff Plummer himself. The Vigilantes hung 22 men, including the sheriff, but before they stretched his neck, some say he made them an offer. Give me 2 hours and a horse, and I'll bring you back my weight in gold. Could he have done such a thing? Who's to say? Some historians believe that Plummer may have been an innocent victim of the Montana Vigilantes. Some even say the Innocents never existed at all, and that the Vigilantes were actually bandits. We'll probably never know the truth as to whether Plummer was a hero or a killer. By definition, he kill men. That makes him a killer. I'm also gonna see here. There's one that I know you can reload faster by. I think if you keep hitting the reload button, you can reload faster. I don't know. Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Where are they? Oh. I didn't know where they were. They just appeared. Take the elevator. I'm gonna upgrade again. There. There. Guess we'll just...
Plummer was a mad dog killer.
Oh god.
And the people of Nevada City deserved better.
I'm an idiot.
Well, he was the sheriff of both places at one time or another, but that's neither here nor there. The point was, taking him down would save a lot of lives, including my own.
Oh, this is the boss fight. Lawman. Outlaw. Scalawag.
Henry Plummer was clearly unhinged, and I could see right away that this was going to take some doing.
For you today! I got a lot more dynamite than you! Come on, boys! Take this cocksucker out! I can't believe you keep missing!
Oh god. Oh.
They're gonna bury you in a million pieces! I control rule! They're gonna bury you in a million pieces! That's shot! Do it again! I'm gonna pull me on your ass! I can shoot too! This cocksucker is smarter than he looks!
There, we got him.
So that's how Henry Plummer died. Him and his crew were worth their weight in gold. And now, I was officially a bounty hunter.
Gotta love the Ranger. Anyway, that's where I'm gonna leave it off this time. I hope y'all enjoyed. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and well, have a good one. Adios.